Tekken 8 released on the 26th January 2024. Heihachi returned from his supposed death and attained a life of discipline. Now regarding the game itself, I wonder what discipline that could bestow on us. I've spoken to a few people within the community and this is their take on it. The words of Degen Diamond, quote, "Compounded with a lot of reactions, mental analysis and understanding of the core mechanics of the game, it becomes a real activity to sharpen your decisions in short successions of different things happening at once. It makes you wiser to things you recall seeing before, i.e. slow snake edge from Brian being the most basic of examples. You continuously train and test the amount of knowledge you hold of the roster, while also having to pilot your own character to the best you can. It becomes a discipline when you climb the skill gap in ranked, because more players either begin to show the same strengths, or you begin to see your shortcomings in your game plan or technique or what have you. Same way you go gym, you push the boundaries every day or week, whatever your routine would be, to get stronger or faster at what part of the body you train." End quote. From my hours of Tekken, I would definitely have to agree with sharpening your reactions and learning game plans. Even the mention of Brian Snake Edge is spot on, and I can definitely see how playing Tekken and leveling up can correlate to leveling up in the gym. Degen is a much higher level of player than I am. Another player being the legendary 24K, also known as the legendary 2G, his input was short but extremely important. Quote, "What makes it a game of discipline for me personally is being consistent with the game through the good and bad times." End quote. Now this is something that can be carried with us through all walks of life, whether it's education, work, relationships, or like Degen said, the gym. Now going back to the game, Wagboy, who has achieved the highest rank, God of Destruction, gave the input of, "It's a hard one, but I'd say frames. It literally tells you when you can take your turn." And what I say to that is maybe it's your turn to touch grass. On a serious note, Wagboy shows how much patience is also required to play Tekken. If you are so hasty that you keep pressing buttons, you'll leave yourself vulnerable. Watagui just said, "What are you doing in my swamp?" Anyway, I highly recommend giving Tekken a shot. It'll help with your discipline if you stick with it. Thank you guys for watching and Sensia.